Just take very important theorem that is called Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras was a very greatest mathematician. Among other greatest mathematician, he was also one of the greatest mathematicians. He invented this theorem, Pythagoras theorem. Actually, Pythagoras theorem has invented in this way. That is, what Pythagoras theorem is told means, in a right angle triangle, the area of the square drawn on the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares drawn on the two adjacent sides of the right angle. Now here this is right angle triangle. Now this is right angle. Here I am giving a name for this is A, B, C. Now A, B, C is a right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle, this is right angle. Any one of angle is 90 degree, that is said to be right angle triangle. The side opposite to right angle is called as hypotenuse. That is called as AC is said to be hypotenuse. Generally, you must remember that is your side always opposite to right angle in a right angle triangle is hypotenuse. Other two sides are said to be adjacent side. Here, if you take this triangle, this is hypotenuse. If you draw a square, you know what is a square? A square means four sides are equal. Four sides are equal. If you draw a square on this hypotenuse, similarly, if you draw squares on these two adjacent sides, squares. Now, the area of the square, this square is C squared. Area of this square is A squared. Area of this square is B squared. Actually, the Pythagoras theorem is invented in this method only. That is, in a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of in a right angle triangle. The area of the square drawn on the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the areas of the squares drawn on the adjacent side. Sum of the areas of the here. In a right angle triangle, the area of the square drawn on the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the areas of the squares of adjacent side. Sum of the areas. Sum of the areas of the squares drawn on the two adjacent sides of the right angle. This is what actually Pythagoras has invented. But later on, in modern days, it has converted to a simple method. That is, they used to say that square is different from four sides are equal. But this square here, the square means, you know what is that is, if this is AC squared, AB squared, BC squared, in such a way, the side, if we put square for a side, that is here told as square. Now we can say like in this way, it has reduced, it is simplified. Nowadays, it has simplified. The Pythagoras theorem is simplified in this way. In a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. So this is Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Now how to prove this theorem? Now take this is proof and reason. Draw a right angle triangle, ABC right angle triangle. Here this is AD is perpendicular to BC. Now I am going on just explaining here. In right angled triangle, BAC, in a right angle triangle, BAC, right angle triangle BAC, angle A is 90 degree. Angle A is, in a right angle triangle, ABC, angle A is 90 degree. Draw AD perpendicular to BC. AD perpendicular to BC. Now, perpendicular means, what do you mean about perpendicular? The angle between the angle between the sides AD and BC are is 90 degree. The angle between the AD and BC is 90 degree. So it is said to be perpendicular. Perpendicular means angle between those two sides are 90 degree. Here, okay. Now let me take triangle ABC and DBA. Now this is actually, when you go to any other book, they will mention the triangle ABC and in such a way. But I am the only person who can, I am following a tactics and techniques. That is, I am writing the triangle in this way. That is ABC and DBA. So I start here, this is big triangle, and AD small triangle, ADB small triangle, ADC small triangles, right angle triangles. Now here I am actually, you should have to write the triangles in this way. Then only we will use the similarity rule here. How we will see later on this. Later, now here see, that is here triangle ABC DBA. Well, where is right angle triangle? I am taking the pair of the bigger triangle and smaller one. That is triangle ABC and DBA. Why I am writing like this means, here the right angle starts at A. Here the right angle falls at the point D. So I am taking like that. ABC bigger triangle, DBA small triangle. Now I am saying here angle BAC is equal to angle BDA, that is angles are 90 degree. That is a reason. Here I am writing reason. Angle B is common. Angle B is common to the bigger triangle and smaller triangle. Then we can say the triangle ABC is here. Oh sorry. Here. Hey, bookera. கொஞ்சம் தெரியாம வந்துட்டு என்ன வெங்கடாக்குது யாக மூடி விளையாடு லூஸ் பசங்கள கட் பண்ணிட்டியா? கட் பண்ணிடு. Pythagoras theorem எங்கடா? Okay, similar triangles. Okay. Now you can say that is therefore the triangle ABC is similar to triangle DBA. Even though we can, for similar, we can also put this symbol also. Similar. Here this is a single line. If you put like this, these two triangles are said to be similar. Then on the other day I have taught you, when I taught in the former class about the difference between the congruency triangles and similar triangles. Similar triangles means you know the difference between the congruency and differency. Similar triangles means the ratio between the corresponding sides are equal. That is the result. Here similar triangles. So I am saying here, that is, now why I am writing the triangle like this means, here I am taking like this. AB by DB and BC by BA. AB by BD and BC by BA I am writing as AB. After we are getting this result. When we say that the two triangles are similar, then here I am saying the reason here. What is the reason here? Corresponding sides of similar triangle are proportional. Now AB by BD cross multiplication by BC by AB. Now after writing this, just cross multiplication, AB into AB, AB squared, BC into BD. This is number one. Similarly, we can prove triangle, the bigger one, ACB, is similar to triangle DCA. You should have write in this way. Then only we can take that corresponding sides. I already told you what do you mean by corresponding sides means. the sides opposite to equal angles in a similar triangles. When two triangles are said to be similar, how do you want to take the corresponding sides? Means the sides opposite to the equal angles. That is, instead of saying in an elaborate way, simply if you write like this, that you take the bigger angle, bigger triangle ACB and the smaller one DCA. Now I am taking, now here is capital letter, the here is right angle is at A. In this triangle, right angle at D. So I am giving first preference to this letter, that is ACB and DCA. I have written like this also, ACB, DCA. Now the proportions are equal, AC by DC, AC by DC, and CB by CA, that is BC by AC. Now cross multiplication, AC into AC, AC squared is equal to BC into DC, that is second one, that is second equation. First we have in the first stage we have come to the first equation. We have found out the first equation. Similarly, we have also found out the second equation. Now the next step is we have to do hereafter.